Let's get the latest tonight on the Russia investigations and the connection to presidential advisor and presidential son-in-law, Jared Kushner. What we know and what we don't know. Here's Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge.
A source who has spoken to presidential advisor Jared Kushner tells Fox News that the December meeting at Trump Tower with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak and former National Security Advisor Mike Flynn focused on Syria and Russia's contention that the Obama administration policy was deeply flawed. As part of his transition role engaging with foreign delegations, the source said Kushner wanted to do a call between Russian generals on the ground in Syria and Flynn to further understand their complaints. According to the source, Kushner said it was the Russians who raised the issue of using a secure line for the call, emphasizing it was a one-off for a conversation about Syria and not a permanent back channel as alleged in media reports. The White House spokesman was pressed on the issue.
How is it that it's appropriate for someone who's a private citizen, not sworn in as an official of the U.S. government, to conduct any kind of negotiation or diplomacy with a foreign official?
Again, I would just refer you to both the comments that Secretary Kelly, General McMaster have said about how they can be an important tool in diplomacy.
Based on intercepted Russian communications, anonymous sources told the Washington Post, which broke the story, that Kushner wanted to set up a back channel using Russian diplomatic facilities to apparently make them more difficult to track. Kushner's lawyer said he is willing to share what he knows with Congress. The Post also reported the Russians have embellished stories in the past to sow confusion because they know their communications are monitored. But unnamed officials told the paper it was unclear how the Russian ambassador would have benefited. The testimony of Carter Page, an informal foreign policy advisor to the Trump campaign, has been postponed indefinitely from its scheduled date of June 7th. Page, who is at the center of the anti-Trump dossier, continues to deny he was Moscow's point of contact.
There is no basis. I'm a loyal American, and I served my country in the military.
In a letter to the House Intelligence Committee, Page wrote, "The urgency of delivering truthful facts really does matter, and this exigent necessity has only seemed to grow in recent days."
A source familiar with the congressional matter said Page's testimony was put off at the request of committee Democrats. A spokesman for the ranking member, Adam Schiff, had no comment for our reporting. And since we've been on the air, the Associated Press is now reporting that the former National Security Advisor Mike Flynn will provide records under subpoena to the Senate Intelligence Committee. As you recall, his lawyer had said previously that he would not cooperate, citing his Fifth Amendment protections. Brad.
The timing of all of this with now Michael Flynn, we'll see if he's going to provide these documents. And then when Jim Comey testifies, there's a lot that still we don't know on the timing up on Capitol Hill.
Well, the critical testimony will be the former FBI director, and it could happen within a matter of weeks, but it's really anyone's guess at this point.
Yeah, Catherine, thank you.
You're welcome.